The Cold War was a time of secrecy and tension. Behind the Iron Curtain, strange lights and strange crashes were often hidden. But perhaps one of the most mysterious cases took place in 1987 in Czechoslovakia. It was here that witnesses reported that a strange craft had fallen from the sky near the town of Havlíčkův Brod. What followed was a cover-up that still fuels UFO debates today. In the summer of 1987, people living in the small village of Svatoslav near Kov Brod were getting ready for bed. Then they saw it. A bright, glowing object streaked across the night sky and crashed in a nearby forest. The witnesses reported hearing a loud explosion, followed by smoke and a strange metallic smell. The local police were quickly called, but they soon realized that they weren't dealing with an ordinary crash. Soon, Czechoslovak military units arrived, and they sealed off the area and prevented anyone from entering the woods. According to the locals, soldiers in full combat gear arrived on the scene, along with trucks and jeeps. Eyewitnesses would later say that the soldiers appeared nervous and were shouting orders at each other. The soldiers allegedly spent around 2 hours at the crash site, after which they loaded strange metallic debris onto the trucks and drove it away. Some witnesses said they saw parts of the crashed object emitting sparks, and others claimed the debris was covered in hieroglyphic-like symbols. But perhaps most disturbing were the rumors about small bodies being recovered from the site. However, there were never any official reports of human casualties, nor has any of the alleged evidence ever been made public. After the incident, local authorities claimed that a Soviet satellite had crashed and that the story had been exaggerated. However, no official documents or records have ever confirmed this explanation, leading many to believe that the official story was a lie. For decades, the incident was little more than a footnote in local folklore until 2014, when a Czech TV port documentary crew began investigating. They uncovered testimony from a helicopter pilot who claimed he was flying back from a mission. When he saw a bright light in the forest, concerned it might be a downed aircraft, he landed and went to investigate. According to the pilot, he found a group of soldiers unloading a truck and burying strange metallic objects. When he asked what had happened, the soldiers told him that they didn't know and that he should mind his own business. The pilot claimed that he then saw a large mushroom cloud in the distance and realized the next day that a local farmer's barn had mysteriously burned to the ground. Other witnesses came forward as well, including a woman who claimed that while visiting her husband in the military hospital in Brno, she saw him and other soldiers carrying stretchers with strange, oddly shaped objects into a sealed-off room. When she inquired about the objects, she was told not to ask questions. Today, the 1987 Czech UFO crash remains one of Central Europe's great unsolved mysteries. Some believe it was a secret Soviet experiment that went wrong, such as a prototype aircraft or a test of the then newly developed Sukhoi superjet. However, this is pure speculation and no evidence has ever been provided. Others claimed that the incident was covered up by the Czechoslovakian government to prevent panic among the populace. Still, others believe that the crash involved extraterrestrial technology and that the government is hiding the truth about aliens. While we may never know the truth of what happened in the skies above Brod, one thing is certain. The case remains a fascinating and controversial part of UFO lore. Thanks for watching. Do you believe in UFOs? Let me know in the comments. And check out these other videos.